Hi, dear language learners. Is there a way to actually memorize quicker what you are studying? Yes, there is. And we will actually today challenge one of the most common misconceptions about what studying really means, which is we all have these shared, subconsciously shared, collective belief system that studying means sitting there quietly, just reading endless tons of theory. We also have that shared belief that this is all very complex and very complicated. It will take a long time, and therefore we need to study really hard. It becomes an obligation. What else? It makes us feel tired. All these are shared belief systems about how the experience of studying should feel. And this needn't be the case. I went from 10 years to activate English as my first new language that I learned, to 3 years to activate French, to 2 years to activate Spanish. And I can tell you, I was actually going through a process of challenging my own belief systems that I used to tell me for years, and they cost me years as well, what studying should look like, how it should feel. And let's just stop with that. I actually wish somebody had told me this earlier because this can save you so much time. Studying a language should be a joyful process, something that you have little moments of aha moments or moments of joy when you feel motivated that you can actually access a new culture and a new way of thinking. And also, you need to have that kind of positive experience to start activating and speaking. So if you are also on a journey of speaking your next language, this is definitely for you. And what this channel is about is actually to help you know the fundamental laws of social psychology that help you go yourself on well, I call it this journey of self-awareness, of challenging your own subconscious assumptions that, we all have, we take them for granted, that are actually not true. They might actually be sabotaging your learning progress without realizing. So let's dive in. Number one is actually when you're studying to tell yourself subconsciously without noticing, oh, this will be so long and so complicated, and it will take years for me to learn this because, after all, this is really complicated. If you tell yourself that, what you need to do, make it, first of all, self-aware. And once you become aware of these negative thoughts, you need to install a habit of telling your brain, literally, I do that. I tell my brain what to do. You need to tell your brain to stop that. You don't have time for that. Not now. It's only thoughts. It's not the reality. So what you can do to avoid these kind of, because they're so demotivating, these thoughts, you can say, okay, I pivot. Pivoting is an excellent technique for that. So you change the context. You go into another room, you step outside, you go for a 10-minute walk, you totally disrupt that, those 5 minutes where you have self-doubts, and you change the context. So that is the first step, is the self-awareness of this misconception that it needs to be hard. Also, replace these beliefs by affirmations that actually make your studying again simple. Before you start your 5 minutes a day, and please also watch my video on how to install a fun learning routine, you tell yourself basically, oh, this will be so simple because it's only one sentence and it's only a language. After all, there's so many people speaking in it every day. It's only a language. It's not rocket science. So always program yourself by telling yourself it's simple and it will be another small step to success. That was number one. So self-awareness and challenging these unconscious beliefs. Number two is actually intention and meaning. So before studying, you need to ask yourself this crucial question. It is, what do I want to say? So with your vocabulary, sentences, and grammar that you want to study for your next step, you always need to have in mind the imagined next situation you want to actually do and act out in your real life. So, for example, if you are studying vocabulary about public transport, you might want to say, okay, in my real life, what do I want to say with this? So practice in your imagination, or even when you actually next time take a bus or a train or a plane, to say that with sentences you study for that real situation in the next language. And this will take you out of that theoretical absorption of knowledge. So the misconception is that studying means accumulating information, and that's not the case. It's not about how much words you are reading. It's about how you link it to an intention, to meaning, because your brain will just memorize so much faster by linking meaning to it. And then number 3 is actually movement. Movement can help you so much as well to have a retention boost, to memorize faster. So either go for a walk or do some sport before you're studying, or even whilst you're studying. So if you have seen my last video on actually linking daily activities to your studying routine, that helps memory so much, because whenever you have an experience of movement, it's called embodied cognition, this will help your brain to really retain much easier. So try it out. I mean, I really love going for a walk before I have my study sessions, or even talking to you here on YouTube. Before I do that, I actually go for a walk with my dog, and that will just boost my whole energy. It will make me be so much more in the mode of actually sharing information, talking to you, social interaction. All that is boosted by movement. So try it out and let me know if you have a similar experience, and also let me know in the comments how these tips resonate with you. So thanks for joining. See you in the next video, and as always, subscribe to this channel. We are on a mission here to build a community that helps you with your language fluency. Thank you so much. See you next time.